Soak it up. Floating on the sink is yellow and green. I used to be the brightest thing you've seen, but now I'm heavy, filled with grease, longing for a moment of dry peace. I wipe the plates, I wipe the spoon, under the light of the kitchen moon. Pores are clogged with yesterday's meal, losing the bounce, losing the feel. You squeeze me hard, wring me out, removing the stain, removing the doubt. But the water stays deep inside, nowhere for the moisture to hide. Absorbing the mess you made, watching my own colors fade. Squeeze, drip, dry. Kitchen sponge soaking wet, cleaning up the things you forget. I take the dirt, I take the grime, wasting away in the water and time. Squish, squish, bubbly foam, so heavy. Squish, cleaning home, not ready. I'm fraying at the corners now, wiping the sweat from your brow. Kitchen sponge soaking wet, cleaning up the things you forget. I take the dirt, I take the grime, wasting away in the water and time. Squish, squish, bubbly foam, so heavy. Squish, cleaning home, not ready. Scratchy side is worn and smooth, nothing left to calm or soothe. I smell of soap and old decay, used up at the end of the day. Throw me out, get a new block, watching the ticking of the clock. Kitchen sponge soaking wet, cleaning up the things you forget. I take the dirt, I take the grind, wasting away in the water and time. Squish, squish, bubbly foam, squish, cleaning home. Ring it out, twist it tight, leave me drying in the night. Bacteria, soap scum, this is what I have become. You toss me in the trash at last, forget about the cleaning past. A new sponge sits there firm and square, breathing in the kitchen air. I did my job, I played my part, cleaning up your messy heart. Now I rest in the plastic bin, where the new life can begin. Kitchen sponge soaking wet, cleaning up the things you forget. I take the dirt, I take the grime, wasting away in the water and time. Squish, squish, bubbly foam, squish, cleaning home. Squeaky clean. Empty sink. Five more minutes. Morning light creeps on the bed. Heavy feelings in my head. The alarm rings, a shrill demand. I reach out with a heavy hand, find the plastic, press it down, silencing the waking town. 5 minutes more, just a bit. I am not ready to commit to the day, to the life, to the sharpness of the knife. Under the covers, safe and warm, hiding from the coming storm. Delaying the truth, buying time, is sleeping in a social crowd. Sleep, sleep, wait. Snooze button, delay the pain. Sleeping through the morning rain. I don't wanna face the day, I just wanna drift away. Click, click, silence comes so sweet. rings again, louder now. Sweat forming on my brow. I hit it twice, maybe three. Why won't the morning let me be? Dreaming of a place so far where there is no scar. Snooze button, delay the pain away. Sleeping through the morning rain. I don't wanna face the day. I just wanna drift away. Click, click, silence comes so sweet. Click, click, slow drum retreat. Wake up, get up, rise and shine. None of these choices are mine. Late again, rushing start with a heavy, sleepy heart. Ooh. I finally sit up, rub my eyes, cutting through the sleepy lies. The room is bright, the time is lost. I calculate the morning cost. I turn the alarm switch to off, giving a little tired cough. The day begins, ready or not, leaving the warm and cozy spot. Snooze button, delay the pain. Sleeping through the morning shade. I don't wanna face the day. I just wanna drift away. Click, click, silence comes. Done. Click, click, slow drum runs. Good morning, late. Stretch it. Stretch it. Holding one end, you hold the other. Like a sister, like a brother. We pull apart step by step, losing all our bounce and pep. The beige loop is getting thin, digging into the finger skin. Tension rising, potential force, changing the relationship's course. If I let go, it hurts you. If you let go, I hurt too. Trembling in the middle air, handling with extreme care. National stretch, about to snap, caught in the elastic trap. Pull, pull, break. Rubber band stretching tight, fighting with the physics might. Who will be the first to yield on this tension-filled field? Snap, snap, sudden sting. Ouch, snap, snap, broken thing. Crash, it leaves a red mark on my hand. The painful logic of the band. Rubber band stretching tight, fighting with the physics might. Who will be the first to yield on this tension-filled field? Snap, snap, sudden sting. Ouch, snap, snap, broken thing. Ouch. It's getting white, losing hue, just like the love I had for you. It can't return to the original size. Too many stretches, too many lies. A useless circle, loose and slack. There is no way of falling back. Rubber band stretching tight, fighting with the physics might. Who will be the first to yield on this tension-filled field? Snap, snap, sudden sting. Ouch, snap, snap, broken thing. Let go, watch it fly. Hit me right in the eye. Stinging pain, burning mark. Left alone in the dark. The rubber snaps, hits the wall, ending the standoff once for all. I rub my hands, soothe the burn. A lesson that I had to learn. I pick the pieces from the floor. I don't play this game anymore. Broken elastic, twisted shape, making my final escape. Rubber band stretching tight, fighting with the physics might. Who will be the first to yield on this tension-filled field? Snap, snap, sudden sting. Ouch, snap, snap, broken thing. Moved on. Snapped, sting. white stick with a cotton tip. I bite my lower trembling lip. I put it in, block the sound of your voice all around. Twist it gently round and round, seeking peace that can't be found. The world becomes a muffled hum. I am feeling deaf and numb. I'm cleaning out the noise you make for my own sanity's sake. Soft and fuzzy, white and pure, seeking for a silent cure. Blocking the words, blocking the lies, closing my ears and my eyes. Twist, twist, hush, cotton swab, silence key, disconnecting you from me. I can't hear the things you say, pushing the arguments away. Hush, hush, muffled tone, hush, hush, on my own I'm cleaning out the heavy mind, leaving the noisy world behind. Cotton swab, silence key, disconnecting you from me. I can't hear the things you say, pushing the arguments away. Hush, hush, muffled tone, hush, hush, on my own. It absorbs the dirt and dust, just like I absorbed your trust. Now it's gray and used and bent. All my patience has been spent. I pull it out. Sound returns and the reality burns. Cotton swab, silence key, disconnecting you from me. I can't hear the things you say, pushing the arguments away. Hush, hush, muffled tone, hush, hush, on my own. Speak up, I can't hear. I am far away from here. La la la, I'm not listening while your eyes are glistering. I throw it in the basket bin where the trash and dirt begin. I look at you, shake my head, remembering what you had said. But now the words don't mean a thing. I don't feel the angry sting. I walk away, ears are clean from the drama and the scene. Cotton swab, silence key, disconnecting you from me. I can't hear the things you say, pushing the arguments away. Hush, hush, muffled tone, hush, hush, on my own. Silence clean, smooth it out. Rough edges on the fingertip, catching on the sweater slip. I grab the boards and paper side, nowhere for the snag to hide. Back and forth, the rimming sound, white dust falling to the ground. I shape the curve, make it round, leveling the jagged mound. It takes time, it takes grace to fix the broken sharp space. Grinding down the anger sharp, playing a placer harp. Friction heat, shaping new, getting over you. Nail file, grinding down the sharpest feelings in the town. Smoothing out the jagged edge, stepping back from the ledge. Scrape, scrape, nothing left for it to soothe. My nails are short, but they are neat, ready to face the city street. No more scratches, no more cuts, no more ifs and no more buts. Nail file grinding down the sharpest feelings in the town, smoothing out the jagged edge, stepping back from the ledge. Scrape, scrape, dust flies, goodbye. Scrape, scrape, no more lies. Shape it, round or square, handling with the utmost care. Dust it off, blow away, ready for a smoother day. I run my fingers on the silk, smooth as glass, white as milk. The snag is gone, the catch is fixed, my emotions are not mixed. I put the file in the case, a smile returns to my face. I am polished, I am fine, drawing my own perfect line. Nail file grinding down the sharpest feelings in the town, one smoothing out the jagged edge, stepping back from the ledge. Scrape, scrape, dust flies clean. Scrape, scrape, no more lies. Smooth, perfect. White ice coffee in a plastic cup, I try to drink, try to sup. White tube made of rolled up sheet, meeting the cold and bitter greed. At first it stood so straight and tall, ready to answer the thirst call. But minutes pass, liquid soaks, it bends and breaks like silent jokes. The tip is mushy, losing form, unable to weather the coffee storm. I taste the pulp upon my tongue, a song that shouldn't have been sung. Collapsing in the dark brown sea, just like the broken part of me. Soggy, weak, bent paper straw, falling apart, losing the structure of the heart. I try to sip, but nothing flows where the liquid feeling goes. Mush, mush, dissolving slow. So weak, mush, mush, I cannot speak. No peak. I am turning to paste, a soggy and a bitter way. Soggy, weak, paper straw, falling apart, losing the structure of the heart. I try to sip, but nothing flows where the liquid feeling goes. Mush, mush, dissolving slow. So weak, mush, mush, I cannot speak. I try to straighten out the kink, but it just sinks into the drink. It served a purpose for a while, but now it ruins my fake smile. Eco-friendly, heart unfriendly, a sad and tragic melody. Paper straw falling apart, losing the structure of the heart. I try to sip, but nothing flows where the liquid feeling goes. Mush, mush, dissolving slow. So weak, mush, mush, I cannot speak. No peak. Throw it out, get a spoon. I am swooning in the swoon. Useless tube, broken path, drowning in the aftermath. I pull it out, a dripping mess, staining my white summer dress. It tears in half in my hand, things didn't go as I had planned. I drink directly from the rim, ignoring the memory of him. The straw lies dead on the napkin square, gasping for the drying air. Paper straw falling apart, losing the structure of the heart. I try to sip but nothing flows where the liquid feeling goes. Mush, mush, dissolving slow. Mush, mush, I cannot speak. Dissolve. Stuck inside. Bottle of red, vintage year, trying to make the pathway clear. I twist the metal spiraling, committing the impatient sin. I must pull the lever, expect the pop, but the motion comes to a sudden stop. The wood is dry, old and brittle, breaking off little by little. Half is out, half is in the battle I am not gonna win. Crumbs are floating in the wine, ruining the taste so fine. Blocking the flow, blocking the light, ruining my lonely night. Crack, break, stuck, broken cord in the neck, looking at the tiny wreck. I can't pull it, can't push down, wearing a heavy, tipsy frown. Crumb, crumb, floating bits, so dry. Crumb, crumb, calling quits. You are stuck inside my throat like a sinking wooden boat. Broken cord in the neck, looking at the tiny wreck. I can't pull it, can't push down, wearing a heavy, tipsy frown. Crumb, crumb, floating bits, so dry. Crumb, crumb, calling quits. Why? I grab a knife, try to pry, letting out a frustrated sigh. It pushes deeper into the glass. This moment will not easily pass. Sealing up the spirit tight, keep it from the air and light. Broken cord in the net, son, looking at the tiny wreck drunk. I can't pull it, can't push down, wearing a heavy, tipsy frown. Crumb, crumb, floating bed, mix, crumb, crumb, calling push it in, let it float. I need to soothe my dry throat. Filter it, strain it out, remove the shadow of the doubt. I use my thumb, push with force, taking the aggressive course. It falls inside with a splash, making a red and liquid dash. The wine is open, but it's not clean. The messiest victory I've seen. I pour a glass, debris and all, watching the wooden pieces fall. Broken cork in the net, son, looking at the tiny wreck. Son, I can't pull it, can't push down, wearing a heavy, tipsy frown. Crumb, crumb, floating bit, mixed. Crumb, crumb, calling quit. Floating bits. losing track. My sin. Try again, English deep. Promises I couldn't keep. The finest touch slipped underneath. Grin my clean and white teeth. It refuses to be contained, leaving my patience fully drained. Paper gone, staying there until the dawn. No matter how I try to sweep secrets that the floor will keep. Line, moving back so thin. Line, losing track. My sin. Wet paper, use a cloth. Like a flame in a moth, wipe it up. Erase the mark before the house gets totally dark. I chase the line to the rug, giving little helpless shrug. I lift the corner, sweep it under, hiding the clean and blunder. Out of sight, but I still know the dirt is hiding down below. I stand up straight, put tools away, pretending it's a perfect day. Dustbin line, never gone, staying there until the dawn. No matter how I try to sweep secrets that the floor will keep. Line, moving back. Line, losing track. One day, through the rug. The rug. Fade out. Hold on tight on the line in the summer sunshine. I grab the peg, pinch the top, making the open jaws pop. Clamp it down on the shirt, ignoring the fabric hurt. The wind blows hard, tries to steal, making the empty clothing real. But the peg holds stubborn grip, won't let the wet fabric slip. Fighting gravity and air with a plastic biting care. Leaving a mark deep and damp, time that we have wrongly spent. Close peg, biting deep, promises you couldn't keep. Holding on with a metal spring, such a small and violent thing. Mark on the sleeve, so tight, mark, never leave. Fight. You left an indentation there on the clothes I used to wear. Close peg, biting deep, promises you couldn't keep. Holding on with a metal spring, such a small and violent thing. Mark on the sleeve, so tight, mark, never leave. Fight. I take it off when it's dry under the evening purple sky. The shirt falls down into the crate, but the mark seals its fate. Two little dents on the shoulder, making me feel a little older. Close peg, biting deep, promises you couldn't keep. Holding on with a metal spring, such a small and violent thing. Mark on the sleeve, so tight, mark, never leave. Fight. Iron it out, smooth the skin. Where does the healing begin? The mark remains the pressure point, aching in every single joint. I throw the peg in the bag with a tired emotional lag. It did its job, held on fast, but now the stormy wind has passed. I rub the fabric with my thumb, feeling a little bit numb. The mark will fade or maybe stay, just like the memory of today. Close peg, biting deep, promises you couldn't keep. Holding on with a metal spring, such a small and violent thing. Mark on the sleeve, mark, never leave. standing still on the starting line, wasting all my precious time. Fog inside my heavy head, feeling like the living dead. I need a noise, sharp and shrill, to give me back my own will. Silver medal on a string, a simple loud awakening thing. I take a breath, deep and long, ready to sing a brand new song. Put it to lips, blow it hard, playing the ace, the wild card. Piercing sound, clear the air, waking up the people there. Blow, blow, loud. Whistle, sound the start, beating of a brand new heart. Wake up, move your feet, dancing to the samba beat. Tweet, tweet, signal call. So high, tweet, tear the wall. I'm blowing away the silent past, moving fast, moving fast. Whistle, sound the start, beating of a brand new heart. Wake up, move your feet, dancing to the samba beat. Tweet, tweet, signal call. So high, tweet, tear the wall. Everyone looks, eyes on me. I am wild and I am free. The referee of my own life, cutting the boredom with a knife. Rules are gone, game is on, dancing until the early dawn. Whistle, sound the start, beating of a brand new heart. Wake up, move your feet, dancing to the samba beat. Tweet, tweet, signal call. Tweet, tweet, tear the wall. Louder, stronger, make some noise for the girls and for the boys. Warning shots, victory sound, shaking up the solid ground. I run ahead, lead the pack. There is no looking back. The whistle hangs upon my chest, a medal of the very best. I catch my breath, laugh out loud, standing out from the crowd. The game has changed, I am the boss. No more sorrow, no more loss. Whistle, sound the start, beating of a brand new heart. Wake up, move your feet, dancing to the samba beat. Tweet, tweet, signal call. Tweet, tweet, tear the wall. Game on, let's go. Say no way. Step on. Cold glass under naked feet. Morning ritual, daily meet. I stand still, hold my breath, waiting for the digital death. The numbers flicker, search and scan, calculating the state of man. The display settles blue and bright, glowing in the morning light. The number drop, I am light, but nothing here is feeling right. My body shrinks, bones appear, but I am full of heavy fear. Gravity pulls, numbers lie, I am heavy, asking why. Wait, blink. Digital scale, glass floor, I don't trust you anymore. You measure flesh, you measure bone, but you can't weigh the heart of stone. Flash, flash, numbers low, so thin. Flash, flash, zero show within. Digital scale, glass floor, I don't trust you anymore. You measure flesh, you measure bone, but you can't weigh the heart of stone. Flash, flash, numbers low, so thin. Flash, flash, zero show within. I step off, it turns to black. There is no way of going back. I look in the mirror, hollow cheek. dizzy, feeling weak. The heaviness is in my chest, putting my spirit to the test. Digital scale, glass floor, I don't trust you anymore. You measure flesh, you measure bone, but you can't weigh the heart of stone. Flash, flash, numbers low, gone. Half flash, zero show. Error message, reset all. I am ready for the fall. Measure sorrow, measure grief, give me some relief. I slide it under the bathroom sink. I don't want to see or think. The numbers haunt me through the day. I need to find a different way. I eat a meal, fill the void, trying not to get annoyed. Weight is just a gravity trick. This obsession makes me sick. Digital scale, pale glass floor, hidden. I don't trust you anymore. You measure flesh, you measure bone, but you can't weigh the heart of stone. Flash, flash, numbers low. Flash, flash, zero show. Zero. Lights out. Street lights bleeding through the blind. I need to leave the world behind. I grab the mask, black and silk, smooth as water, soft as milk. I pull the strap around my head, lying in the empty bed. Total darkness, artificial night, blocking out the city light. I open my eyes inside the mask, a simple, dark and lonely task. My lashes brush the fabric shade, a barricade that I have made, hiding from the morning sun before the day has even begun. Sleeping mask, cover my eyes, hide me from the sunny lies. I wanna sleep, I wanna dream, floating in a silent stream. Black, black, velvet walls, black, catch me fall. Even in the dark I see the memory of you and me. Sleeping mask, cover my eyes, hide me from the sunny lies. I wanna sleep, I wanna dream, floating in a silent stream. Black, black, velvet walls, black, catch me fall. It presses on my tired face. I'm running in a losing race. The darkness doesn't stop the thought, the peace that I have dearly bought. I toss and turn, the strap is tight, fighting with the endless night. Take it off, let there be light. I am losing this fight. Morning comes, birds will sing. I can't change a single thing. I pull it down around my neck. I am an emotional wreck. The room is gray with early dawn. Another sleepless night is gone. I hold the mask in my hand, trying to understand why darkness didn't bring me peace, why the thoughts would never cease. Sleeping mask, cover my eyes, hide me from the sunny lies. I wanna sleep, I wanna dream, floating in a silent stream. Black velvet wall, black, black, catch me fall. Gray lucky day. Ba da 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 ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 ba 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 ba. Lucky day. Bought it at the corner store, hoping for a little more. $5 for a paper square, a ticket to the millionaire. I grab a coin, a lucky dime, wasting money, wasting time. I start to scratch the silver paint, feeling dizzy, feeling faint. Gray dust falling on the desk, this hope is getting pictures. Reveal the symbols one by one, is the losing streak finally done? Cherry, cherry, lemon slide, show me everything you got. Scratch ticket, silver dust, a gamble on a broken trust. I'm looking for a matching pair, but there is nothing waiting there. Scrape, scrape, reveal the truth. No win, scrape, wasted you. Try again is what it says, just like all my yesterday. Scratch ticket, silver dust, a gamble on a broken trust. I'm looking for a matching pair, but there is nothing waiting there. Scrape, scrape, reveal the truth. Scrape, wasted you. I blow the shavings off the page, feeling a sudden quiet rage. It's not about the cash or gold, it's about the lies I'm told. You are a winner, you are best, just put it to the scraping test. Stripes again, silver dust, a gamble on a broken trust. I'm looking for a matching pair, but there is nothing waiting there. Scrape, scrape, reveal the truth. No win, scrape, wasted you. One more time, one more bite. I am aiming for the sky. Addiction to the hope, walking on a tightrope. I sweep the dust into my hand, the grayest sand in all the land. I wash it down the bathroom drain, along with the financial pain. I tear the ticket in half and give a short and bitter laugh. No more gambling with my fate, I'll just work and I will wait. Scratch ticket, silver dust, a gamble on a broken trust. I'm looking for a matching pair, but there is nothing waiting there. Scrape, scrape, reveal the truth. Scrape, wasted you. Try again, never. Squeeze tight. Yellow ball of squishy foam sitting in my quiet home. I pick it up, it fits the palm. Trying to keep the temper calm. I squeeze it hard, knuckles wide, releasing all the stored up fight. It shrinks down to a tiny size. I close my tired, angry eyes. I pour my rage into the sphere, wishing you were standing here. It takes the shape of my fist, the only hand I ever kissed. Pressurize and hold it in. Where does the release begin? Squeeze, pull, release. Stress ball, bounce back, getting on the tension track. I crush you down, you rise again, just like the memories of men. Squish, squish in my grip, so tight. Squish, fingertip, fight. You always return to the start, unlike my broken, heavy heart. Stress ball, bounce back, getting on the tension track. I crush you down, you rise again, just like the memories of men. Squish, squish in my grip, so tight. Squish, fingertip, fight. I throw it against the plaster wall, it bounces back, catches the fall. Resilient, tough, and always rounded. Doesn't make a crying sound. I wish I was made of foam. I would always feel at home. make it flat. I am done with all of that. Shape it, mold it, let it be. I just want to be free. I put it down, watch it expand. Resting on the wooden stand, it smoothed out every single dent. The anger and the time I spent, it looks the same as yesterday. While I am turned a shade of gray, I leave it there, a yellow sun. The squeezing battle is finally done. Stress, all that, getting on the tension track. I crush you down, you rise again, just like the memories of men. Squish, squish in my grip, let go. Squish, fingertips. Bounce back. Snap it. Test it to be clear and long, waiting for the perfect song. It looks dull, it looks plain, like a sky before the rain. But there is magic deep inside, nowhere for the light to hide. I hold it with two steady hands, following the nice commands. To make it shine, I have to break the inner glass, for goodness sake. A little snap, a little crack, there is no way of turning back. Pain brings beauty, pain brings light, igniting the electric night. Snap, shake, glow stick, neon beam, living in a technicolor dream. I had to break to make you shine, drawing a fluorescent line. Crack, crack, light it up so bright. Crack, crack the cup tonight. I'm waving colors in the air. Oh, 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 oh. I don't have a single care. Oh, 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 oh. Glow stick, neon beam, living in a technicolor dream. I had to break to make you shine, drawing a fluorescent line. Crack, crack, light it up so bright. Crack, fill the cup tonight. Green and pink and electric blue, colors that remind me of new. I spin it round a circle trace, lighting up my happy face. The chemicals mix and start to glow. Welcome to the midnight show. Glow stick, neon beam, living in a technicolor dream. I had to break to make you shine, drawing a fluorescent line. Crack, crack, light it up so bright. Crack, fill the cup tonight. Wave your hands side to side, let the neon be your guide. Break the shell, let it leak, this is the moment that we seek. The music pumps, the bass is loud. I am lost inside the crowd. My stick is fading, getting dim, but I am filled up to the brim. It gave its light to make me smile, even for a little while. I toss it up, watch it fall, the brightest memory of them all. Glow stick, neon beam, living in a technicolor dream. I had to break to make you shine, drawing a fluorescent line. Crack, crack, light it up so bright. Crack, fill the cup. Pirouette in the block, stopping every single clock. I fumble in the kitchen drawer, looking for the light once more. Metal tube, heavyweight to illuminate my fate. Click the switch, I circle bright, cutting through the heavy night. Dust motes dancing in the beam like a suspended frozen dream. I pointed at the hallway end, looking for a shadow friend. day. Flashlight, tunnel view, searching in the dark for you. I can only see a part of the breaking of my heart. Beam, beam, cut the black. So beam, beam, watch your back within. I make a rabbit on the wall, watching the shadow rise and fall. It's just a trick of hand and light, a distraction from the fright. The darkness presses on the side, nowhere for the beam to hide. Flashlight, tunnel view, searching in the dark for you. I can only see a part of the breaking of my heart. Beam, beam, cut the black. So beam, beam, watch your back within. Change the sail, make it bright. I need to in the shadow fight. Focus beam, widen out. Remove the shadow of the night. The bulb flickers, then it dies, leaving me with open eyes. Total blackness fills the space. I can't even see my face, but then I see the window glow. Streetlights from the world below. I don't need the torch in hand to navigate this lonely land. Flashlight, tunnel view, off searching in the dark for you. I can only see a part of the breaking of my heart. Beam, beam, cut the black. Beam, beam, watch your back. Darkness. Heavy kick drum, boom, 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 boom. Kick drum, boom, 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 boom. Heavy load. Iron weight in my right hand, hardest thing in all the land. Lift it up, count to 10, do it over and again. Muscles burning, shaking arm, doing me a little harm. It feels like dragging a death stone. I am doing this alone. Why do I hold it? Why not drop? I don't know how to make it stop. The metal smells of rust and sweat, the heaviest regret I've met. Gravity is pulling down, wearing a heavy iron frown. Lift, lift, drop, dumbbell, heavy strain, building muscle, building pain. I'm holding on to something dead, like the words inside my head. Clank, clank, hit the floor. Clank, clank, scream and roar. I wanna let the iron go, let the heavy feelings flow. Dumbbell, heavy strain, building muscle, building pain. I'm holding on to something dead, like the words inside my head. Clank, clank, hit the floor. Clank, clank, scream and roar. My grip is slipping, sweat and oil. This is useless, heavy toil. I look in the mirror, face is red, wishing I was home in bed. Strength is not about the hold, it's knowing when to be bold. Dumbbell, heavy strain, building muscle, building pain. I'm holding on to something dead, like the words inside my head. Clank, clank, hit the floor. Clank, clank, screaming bold. Clank, hit the floor. Clank, scream and roar. Let it fall, watch it crash, make it dent, make it smash. Too much weight, too much stress. I am in a heavy mess. I open fingers one by one. The lifting session is all done. The metal hits the rubber mat, ending it just like that. My arm floats up, light as air. I don't have a single care. The weight stays there on the ground. I walk away safe and sound. Dumbbell, heavy strain, building muscle, building pain. Sit in the car, pull the strap across my chest into the lap, metal tongue into the slot, secure in this parking spot. It locks in place, holds me back, keeping me on the safety track. I try to lean, try to reach, but it has a lesson to teach. The lock's so tight when I move fast, reminding me of the past. A hug that is a little too strong, knowing where I do belong. Safety first, freedom last, stuck in the shadow of the gas. Seatbelt holding me, I am safe but I'm not free. Digging into my collarbone, I am never on my own. Click, click, hear the sound. Click, click, wrap around. I want to unbuckle and run into the setting of the sun. Seatbelt holding me, I am safe but I'm not free. Digging into my collarbone, I am never on my own. Click, click, hear the sound. Click, click, wrap around. Red button on the side, the only way to open wide. But my hand is shaking, scared to press, afraid of the impending mess. Protection can be a cage, trapping me in this age. Seatbelts holding me unbuckled, I am safe but I'm not free. Shackled, digging into my collarbone, I am never on my own. Click, click, hear the sound. Click, wrap around. Release me, let me go. I wanna feel the traffic flow. Too tight, can't breathe. I am ready to leave. I push the button, mechanism spring, releasing the polyester string. It retracts back to the wall, answering my freedom call. I open the door, step outside, nothing left to hold or hide. I walk away from the car, going to be a shooting star. Seatbelts holding me, unbuckle. I'm safe but I'm not free. Shackled, digging into my collarbone. Click, hear the sound. Click, click, wrap around. Open, open, click, open, click it, click it, click it. Cooling down. Ooh. Heat wave hitting the city street, melting the asphalt under feet. I pull it out from my bag, a plastic spinning little flag. Press the switch, blade spin round, making a high and whining sound. A tiny breeze on my face, trying to cool this southern place. It's not enough just to tease, I'm begging for a real breeze. Battery light is flashing red, just like the words you said. Artificial wind, plastic air, it's not really even there. Where, blow. Portable fan, tiny storm, trying to keep from getting warm. Spinning fast but doing little. voltage goes down, wearing a sweaty, heated frown. I hold it closer to my skin, but the heat is gonna win. It stops dead, blades are still, lost the power and the will. Portable fan, tiny storm, trying to keep from getting warm. Spinning fast but doing little, solving a hard and humid riddle. Buzz, buzz in my hand, so buzz, buzz, understand. Speak.
Recharge, power bank, I have myself to thank. Too hot, can't breathe, I am ready to leave.
I put it away, look around, finding shade on the ground. A natural wind begins to blow, cooling the city's heavy glow. Real air, real grace, touching my hot and tired face. I don't need the machine to feel the cool and unseen. Portable fan, tiny storm, trying to keep from getting warm. Spinning fast but doing little, solving a hard and humid riddle. Buzz, buzz in my head, buzz, buzz, understand. Right? Real wind, breeze, real wind.
Let's go.
Here we go. Strap me in, pull the bar, we are going very far. The chain catches, starts to climb, one click at a single time. Looking up at the blue sky, preparing to float and fly. Click, click, higher up, drinking from the adrenaline cup. The cars below look like toys, hearing the distant happy noise. We reach the peak, pause for breath, staring at a little death. Hands in the air, let it go. Look out below, look below. Roller coaster, wild ride, nowhere for the feet to hide. Plummet down, stomach flip, biting on my lower lip. Wind and face, wind and race, I'm screaming out the heavy pass. Coming too fast, coming too fast. Roller coaster, wild ride, nowhere for the fear to hide. Plummet down, stomach flip, biting on my lower lip. Wind and face, wind and race. Loop de loop, upside down, the craziest girl in the town. Twisting left, banking right, holding on with all my might. I am laughing, tears are dry, like a kid with a brand new toy. Roller coaster, wild ride, nowhere for the fear to hide. Plummet down, stomach flip, biting on my lower lip. Wind and face, wind and face. Don't close your eyes, see it all. Enjoy the rise, enjoy the fall. Gravity, velocity, this is the real me. The brakes hit hard, we arrive, happy to be fully alive. Hair is messy, heart is loud, stumbling out into the crowd. I look back at the twisted track, I am never going back. I survive the ups and downs, wearing the invisible crowns. Roller coaster, wild